Hey, it's Drybear. The hype for Path of Exile 2 is absolutely bursting at the seams, and many people are wanting to jump in to the paid early access for Path of Exile 2 starting December 6th in just a week and a half from now. But today I want to cover up the confusion that is happening right now with, can I get into Path of Exile 2? Will the game be paid on release? How do I get into the early access? How long will it launch? And everything along the way. The game Path of Exile 2 is going to be a free-to-play game, which means when the game actually comes out, which is slated for next year, they said they don't want to be in early access for any more than a year length. They will be releasing next year or potentially shortly after that. The game will be free to play. However, in order to get access into early access right now, you will have to buy one of the supporter packs online to get your key, or you can get a key gifted from someone else. And when I tell you the hype is real, I'm not joking. As of right now, Path of Exile 2 is the #2 top-selling game on Steam overall, beaten just by Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. And again, this is just from people buying the supporter packs to gain access to Path of Exile 2, so this is going to be one of the biggest gaming events of the year. And yes, a lot of the more expensive packs do come with additional keys, and I'm sure they're also going to be doing giveaways on different platforms and channels, so you could probably, if you're just trying to be very frugal, you may find some situations through giveaways or through bonuses, or a friend that buys a high cost pack, they might have extra keys that you can use to gain access to the game and play it on December 6th. Now, I'll leave a link down below for the web version of unlocking the early access supporter packs, and we'll go through each of them, what they have in them, what to know about the packs, how they work, and what the cosmetics are. But in general, depending on what platform you're on, you can either go to their website and purchase this. If you do have a Path of Exile 1 account, you're going to want to link that to whatever you have, Steam or console or whatever, and then buy the pack through that, or buy through the platform that you're on. Keep in mind that the packs are available currently on the web, they are available currently on Steam, and in some cases for Xbox. However, for PlayStation users, they've mentioned in their fact that those will not be available until the day of. So if you're going to be playing on PlayStation and you're looking to play Path of Exile 2, you're going to have to wait for the day of to unlock the early access pack and then get into game. Every single one of the supporter packs that scale up in price has a key access to the game. So it doesn't matter which one you buy, you will gain access to the game, and they have more and more rewards, which we'll go through in just a second. However, the first thing to talk about is going to be these points that you get. I've gotten a couple questions on this already on stream, but these are their premium currency for their microtransactions shop. You can see these coins here. So this is just a premium currency that you can use to buy the individual for sale items in their in-game shop for cosmetics that are not listed here on the store page. And one thing that's great about Grinding Gear games is that any of these supporter packs are priced for the amount of points they have in the bundle. So this 300 points is actually $30 US worth of the premium currency. So you're basically buying the premium currency on the store for the exact same price, and then also gaining early access to the early access play. So you can actually play the game and use these points in the store if you want. And as you go through these packs, you'll notice that the price is matching the points that you're getting, plus extra bonuses as well. It's also worth mentioning that GGG is very much on the user-friendly side. Every single one of these packs, if you buy one of these at the price listed, you will get that pack plus every pack that comes before it to get the same value. So if you buy the $60 pack, you will get what's in the $60 pack and the $30 pack. If you buy the $100 pack, you will get what's in the $100 pack plus the $60 pack plus the $30 pack, and it keeps scaling up that way all the way up to the $160, $240, and finally the $480, which is their biggest, most expensive pack. Additionally, just note that up to the $100 pack, you will only be getting a single early access key, but if you go up to the $160, you will get an additional key for the $160 pack. So if you wanted to play for yourself as well as a friend, you get an extra key with the $160. The $240 pack will have 2 extra keys, and the $480 pack will have 4 extra keys in addition to your key for it. So if you buy the $480, you and 4 other people will be able to play. If you want to give it to your friends, give it away or do other things that way. And this is a super important distinction as well, is at any time, if you buy a pack and want to upgrade to a future pack, GGG will just discount the difference between the packs, which is why I recommend for most people, if you're on the fence or you just want to try Path of Exile 2, just get the base $30 access with the $30 worth of MTX premium currency. And then if you decide you want to upgrade once you see what's in the in-game store, or you see what these items are, you can upgrade to this for a reduced price, and you can always do this throughout the early access to get these upgraded if you want. And if you don't want to, then there's something to think about. Additionally, outside of in-game items, there will be physical items that will come with the higher level packs. You see this one, the 160 pack, comes with a t-shirt. If you have never done this before for grinding your games, they will send you an email, ask for your size and address and whatever. You'll get that all sorted out. However, for the 160, you get a t-shirt. For the 240, you get a t-shirt and a hoodie. And for the 480, you get a t-shirt, a hoodie, and an art book. But they always reserve the right that if you don't want anything mailed to you, you don't want physical items, there is an option to cannibalize these and say, I don't want any physical items, and they will instead give you in-game currency for the value of those. You'll notice that you get 960 extra, which is $96 worth of in-game currency for all three of these if you don't want physical items. For the shirt and for the hoodie, it's 660, and for just the shirt, if you don't want it, it'll be 160. So the value that you get, if you don't want the physical item, you could always just say, hey, don't give it to me, and they'll give you points instead for the in-game store. So now let's roll through what the supporter packs have in them, and especially for someone who hasn't played Path of Exile, you may be wondering, what are the cosmetics and why do they matter? For an ARPG like this, you will get a lot of different slots on your character. Back attachments like you see listed here, different glowing items, you can get glows for your weapons, little paths that you can walk along that glow on the ground, pets, things that follow you around and do different animations, executions for enemies. There's a ton of really cool ways that you can customize your experience. And I think that they're going to be even more valuable in Path of Exile 2 than in the first game, because the combat is a little bit more intricate, which means you have more time to see what's going on, which I think is going to make a lot more visibility for those cosmetic items as well. The first pack is the $60 pack, which gives you this skin here, which is a really awesome skin. It has two different variants on the cape, the normal one plus the themed corruption one. Any of the two-handed weapon icons that you get, or cosmetics that you get, will be applied to one-handed or two-handed versions of those weapons. You get a pet as well. You'll also be summoning portals all throughout your playthrough. Portals to go back to town, portals to enter into map areas, portals to go into encounters. And these are equipped just like any other cosmetic, and this is the portal you get for the $60 pack. So you'll be able to equip this as a cosmetic for your portals. Anytime you summon a portal, it will look like that instead of the default portal look that you would normally get. And all of these packs will have their own themed portals as well. You also get weapon skins, weapon icons with different variants as well. These can be applied to, as long as it has the same type, you'll be able to apply it to those. And most of these will come with statues that you can use to decorate your hideout. Your hideout is a special player area that you use that has all of your crafters and NPCs in them. People can visit your hideout and see how you've decorated it. And some of the higher packs will also have custom hideouts that have completely different layouts, completely different vibes on them overall. So you want to look at not only the statues that you get, but also the hideout colors as well. So the $60 pack comes with this statue, as well as a basic Kiwi pet that will follow you around in game. You can have it as an option to equip, and you'll have these forever. For every character you make in the future, you'll be able to use all of these items for them as customization options. So this is the $60 pack with everything mixed in together. The pack that goes above this is the $100 pack, which has this effect. It has this skin with the Kiwi, but it also has a special like floating effect. It will make your character just glide along the ground with sand effects going on. You can disable this as well if you wanted to walk around, you could, but depending on what class you're playing, this might be a cool effect to be able to just float as you move around. Pictured here as a warrior, but you can hide the effect and run around if you wanted to not only see your boot transmogs and your skins, but also see different effects. It comes with these pylons as well, which will do this special animation when you're in town. They won't attack anyone, it's all cosmetic, but it's just kind of this theme idea of you walking around with these pillars. They will follow you in combat, but they won't do anything unless you're in town. They have their own special animation. So not only that, you have your two weapons. You have the weapon from the $60 pack, which you'll get a spear and a bow cosmetic that you can use for your weapons, as well as everything in the $60 pack. And you also get a brand new hideout with this one, which is this one here. So when you go to your hideout, it's normally a fixed area. There's tons of ones you'll unlock in the story for free, but this one is a moving hideout. Obviously, it's a fixed ground, but in the background, it's like you're on these dune-style carts that are moving along. So you can decorate your hideout this way, and they have some pretty varied hideout presentations in Path of Exile 2 that you'll be able to customize with the statues and various other items. So if you want to have this glowing effect, this flying effect, there's a special level up effect that comes along with this, a special Kiwi that's separate from the other one, on top of the one you'd get from the $60 pack, a special statue and a special hideout, and all of this comes with your own key to access the game for early access as well. Now, after the $100 pack is the $160 pack, and again, you will get everything from the $100 and the $60 pack when you buy this one. This is the first of the supporter packs that comes with a free access key, so if you wanted to support the dev team and also get an extra key you can give to your friend that may not want to buy the $30 entry fee and you want to play with them, you can. And this also does come with the physical item, the t-shirt, which you can either keep as a merchandise item for you, or you can reject and they'll give you extra coins for that on top of the coins you're already getting that you can spend in the microtransaction store. One thing I didn't mention as well is you also get a frame for your character, like your avatar in the top left corner that shows when you join parties. You'll have one that matches your supporter pack, so you can show off which one you got, as well as this like these two like 2D items that you'll get as part of the pack overall. This pack is all about the Vaal, which is a group of people that support kind of shady means. They support progress and experimentation and evolving their species, but at the cost of anything. They think no cost is too high, double down, and double or nothing is how they feel. It's very red themed and black corruption. So you'll get this offhand, this dagger item, this back attachment, and this Vaal set, which works on all classes, plus the other items from the pack. You'll get the frame and the icon as well. All of those things put together in 160, plus you get the extra key, which is really nice as well. And I think these fit really cool. One of the things that I love about Path of Exile skins that I try to do in my ARPG experiences is I like having my skin match my build for that season. So if you're doing like a blood or a life tap or a witch style or even like a warrior style with big explosions, I think this one works great for that and you can line it up with it. Plus you get all the other items from the previous one, which I think is really cool. And you have the t-shirt, which you can reject if you'd like to. Next up is the $240 USD pack. If you really want to support the devs and you have the income to do so, this is going to be a pickup for you. This isn't something that for me, but it's got that kind of jade, more Eastern style aesthetic to it. Reminds me a lot of Chalk from Smite, or maybe even just like some of the panda races from World of Warcraft. This one will give you 2 extra keys that you can give away, a different border, as well as 2,400 coins to use in the store. So not only will you get access, you'll get 2 keys for other people. You'll also get a bunch of these coins. So not only will you get all of these cosmetics, but you'll have a whole bunch of coins to spend in the microtransaction store for individual for sale items that you might find interesting. And you can even wait on day 1 to see if you want to upgrade to one of these packs as well. It's got this cool aesthetic of like very heavy armor. So I think this fits for like a warrior gameplay or even a monk if you want to line these up. It looks like you do get a good mix of one-handed and two-handed weapons. You get your special ancestral kiwi as well. And one of the things that you note about the warriors, especially, you get these really cool ancestral spirits as part of that gameplay. And they also have this execute animation. This is a special cosmetic that you'll get that you can equip. When you have it equipped, if you kill a rare enemy, it will play a special death animation that only plays when you have this cosmetic and only comes from this pack here. So this is a big totem that slams down, fills with cracks, and then crumbles on top. So anytime you execute an enemy that's worth your time, a good fight, they'll execute with this special animation as well. You also get this hideout option for replacing one of your crafters with this character here. So when you go to your hideout, instead of having a normal crafter here, you have this guy that when you talk to him, these ghosts will come up on the canoe, row in, and you'll be able to talk to him and craft. And then other people that go to your hideout will see this as well. Plus, of course, the weapons and the transmogs and the back attachment that go along with this. And again, all of the two-handed can be used on one-handed and two-handed alike. So you got maces and axes for this, which I think is a great pickup for the warrior class or the monk class specifically. You got the kiwi as a pet, plus the other kiwis from the packs below it, and the extra coins to spend however you choose. You've also got a special statue that will come along with this. This is from one of the bosses from PoE 1. So you can have this here, which is probably my favorite statue of all the ones in the listed supporter pack. So more customization for your hideout. Plus a hoodie along with a t-shirt. If you wanted to keep it, you can. If not, you can reject it and get extra coins for the microtransaction shop as well, if that's something you're interested in. The last pack is the Liberator of Wraeclast supporter pack. This one is absolutely crazy price. So this is obviously if you have disposable income to do this and you're in a situation to do this, and I know you're going to say Drybear in this economy, some people still get it, and it's something that's worth covering as it is part of it. And again, all of this does support the developers and their progress. And I would say that Path of Exile 2, at least in my eyes, is one of the first quadruple A games. I think it has a combination of high quality, lots of content, and a lot of exploration in its game systems that make the game truly sensational in a lot of ways. So this is the final one, again, for this so you will get all of the previous packs and all of their cosmetics. You also get an additional art book, which is pretty cool, and you'll get 2 extra keys on top of the previous, which is 4 total bonus keys to give out at your leisure. It's got this kind of like paladin, holy church mosaic vibe to it, very golden and gilded with a sword as well. The back attachment is a mosaic that is broken and been suspended in the air with lots of glowing effects as well. This one, like the $100 pack, does come with its own hideout as well that you'll be able to use that has freaking boats in it, so you can actually get in a boat and row from place to place inside of your hideout, and other people that visit your hideout can get in their own boat, and you can go like boat to boat across the areas to different vendors and things like that. You're basically your own island system. You're like going to Greece or Hawaii, boating around with people that join your hideout. It is actually ridiculous as an overall hideout skin or hideout presentation. It comes with its own portal of this broken mosaic that shows as a portal when you get near it. When you walk away, it will dynamically animate back to a mosaic and then back to a portal, depending on whether or not someone's close to it, which is super cool. And you also have this portal area, which is kind of unique. This is where your portals will spawn. They all look super cool and are themed, and it has a chair that you can sit in to lord over your portals as people come to it. And if you ever played Path of Exile, the portal area is very important because you'll be able to get people to come over to your portal area, spawn a map, trigger something from the atlas, and then the portals will spawn and people will jump in and start playing with you. So it can be only, you know, a way for you to show off your cool experience, but also for other people to enjoy it as well. It comes with special items and cosmetics for your character, a shield, a one-handed weapon, a crossbow. So if you're playing mercenary, it works really well with that class specifically. And you got some really cool just vibes around the skin set for this as well. And a golden, glowing, gilded paladin style kiwi as a pet as well. It comes with a Kitava massive statue that you will use along with the other statues you get from the previous packs. So a big gain here. You can put this in the middle of your giant island system with your rich boy boats going around. And of course, it does come with the art pack as well. A pretty big art book of all the art that they've been using to develop Path of Exile 2 and everything that goes along with it as well, which is a nice touch. You might have this on, you know, put this in a display or something like that, or have it just around the house to show off. Of course, you can also reject it for coins. They will also have this system here, which is really ridiculous. Anyone that buys the $480 pack will have the opportunity to develop unique items for the game and then submit them for review from GGG. If those get approved, they will be put into the game with a name you suggest, and other players can get these unique items as well. So you have the chance to create actual gameplay for the game based on your specifications. Because you're such a big supporter of the game and you paid so much for this pack, you will have other options to create your own kind of uniques that players may enjoy and may be part of the game as well. Those are all the packs that have crazy cosmetics. There's going to be other cosmetics in the shop as well. And again, my big recommendation for people, especially if you're on the fence, you're not 100% in on PoE 2, just get the $30 pack or try to get a code from someone that has something extra. And then if you would like to, based on what's available in the game or how you enjoy it, you can upgrade to the other packs and get more items along that as well, with some very fair and honest microtransactions for that as well. Let me know which pack you're getting down below, if you're picking any of them or if you're going to wait for the game to release, and if you're excited like me for PoE 2 and are just counting the days, hours, and minutes until it's available for play. If you found value in today's video, leave a like down below, leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video get seen by more people, and don't forget to check out my other channels for other content and other stuff and other things.